Hi, life path number 6. How are you guys doing? This is Healing Hands. I hope everybody's doing okay. I hope you all are keeping safe. Um, I know a lot of people are still in isolation from the coronavirus, and I hope that everybody is taking all the necessary precautionary measures, like maintaining reasonable social distancing and wearing your mask. Guys, I know it's being tossed up and down if we should go back to work, if businesses should reopen. I just hope we can make some kind of logical decision rather than decision that is purely based on financials and money. I know we're in a capitalist society where money is king, but at the same time, we have more people dying every day from this disease or virus, and it doesn't look like there's any cure in sight. Neither have they come up with any kind of vaccine. I know they're working hard, but asking people to go back to work, I know some of you are in favor of it and others are not. All right. Whatever the case may be, life path number 6, I hope we can all continue to utilize our common sense in staying safe. Guys, all right, I had to clear the energy right there. All right, life path number 6. You guys, I'm sure you know your life path number. That's why you're watching this video. But in case you don't, like I always like to say, the additional information regarding calculating automatically what your life path number is will be in the description box below this video. For those of you who are interested in generating that number. But if you're number 6, you know that you're grounded, you're nurturing, you are the peacemaker. That's what you're called. You're the great peacemaker, the master negotiator, the diplomat, the referee of the society. Okay, you're passionate about caring for people. You genuinely care about people. All right, and you do thrive in professions like healthcare, logistics, like supplies, services, and relationship counseling, dispute resolution. You guys are the great nurturer also. You do have nurturing abilities, okay? And people with life path number 6, your makeup is based in loving and being loved. And most of you like to be caregivers. You like to give and keep giving of yourself, and you're genuinely concerned with humanity and peaceful outcomes at all costs. You're known for your warmth nature, for your giving nature, and you tend to be the happiest in surroundings with which you're familiar, like in your home where there's some kind of harmony, or where you can help to maintain some kind of harmony. And some of you can be very artistic in nature, but you're happy when you're teaching people and when you're helping people, and you tend to attract those who need some sort of comfort because you give of your energy, and you're selfless and will go to great lengths to ensure that the peace will reign and everybody will be happy and there will be a peaceful resolution in any outcome. And you tend to be very level-headed, and you take responsibility very seriously. And when you're working towards a goal, you can be very patient. When you're fixing things for others, like curing of ailments, or righting a wrong, you are very, very, very happy. Okay, those things make you happy. They're at the core of your being. All right, you love to make peace. You're the great harmonizer. All right, life path number 6. Thank you guys for all your continued support of my channel. Please click on the like, subscribe button, share this with your family members who you feel are life path number 6 that may need some kind of guidance or might need to get something out of this reading. This is your monthly reading for the month of May. And like I always say, these are timeless readings, these videos I put out. And whenever you stumble on it is when you're meant to get your message. It could be 10 years from now, 5 years, 1 year, 1 month, 1 day. It doesn't matter, because I feel like nothing happens by accident. And when we're led to something, that's when we're meant to get our message from it. With that said, and without much ado about nothing, let's start your reading. I have about 15 tarot and oracle decks here, and we're going to be pulling as we're being guided to pull and trying to figure out what challenges you might be facing in your environment this month. Your first card talks about fellow travelers, and it says support is all around you. All right, so this is some kind of tribal energy. This is some kind of being at peace in your home front, being at peace at your job, being at peace with people around you, and just feeling, this, kinship with people, with some people in your life, or finally feeling like, people care about you. All right, but here is saying that you have support all around you. So I know some people lost their jobs. I know we had like 22 million people file for, over 22 million file for unemployment. Of course, I'm not one of them, even though I'm unemployed, because I didn't think, I'm gonna get anything, but whatever. I believe, I'm surviving one way or another. Spirit will take care of us. But you're being told here that there's support all around you. Whatever the situation might be that you will face, or that you faced, or you're facing, or dealing with at the moment, you have support. Okay? You're not going in alone. Okay? There's some kind of support in your environment this month, which is a good thing. Your next card talks about 3 of action, and is the 3 of wands in the regular tarot, and it says things are working out beautifully. Now that your ships has come in, it's time to decide what your next big project will be. You may choose to continue to build upon your success or successes, or move on to something entirely different. Be willing to travel if necessary. So the 3 of action, which is the 3 of wands, sometimes talks about traveling, but it doesn't have to be. It also talks about waiting for your ships to come in. But in this deck is talking about your ships have already arrived. Now that it's coming, what are you doing next? So it looks like there's some kind of something that, came to fruition, or something that manifested itself in your life or in your environment, that is making you very happy, because it looks like whatever this is, it came in, maybe something you were expecting, because with the ship you expected, right? So it looks like something that you were expecting that finally came in, and it's giving you peace of mind, and it's providing you that feeling of having support. All right, maybe before that you felt like you were drowning and you needed some kind of support or comfort or something, and finally, boom, it shows. All right. So some of you are feeling really good this month. Energetically, it doesn't look like you have a lot to worry about, but hey, let's keep asking Spirit, what else do we need to tell life path number 6? Okay. So you have the Hermit's card. All right. And this is the archetype deck. So it basically is telling you like the kind of archetype that you might be embodying, or somebody in your environment might be embodying that this month. And this talks about adjacent possibilities. And guys, there's something here that says something about you figuring out what your next big project is, right? And you may choose to continue to build upon your successes, or you can move on to something entirely different. Be willing to travel if you like, all right? But there's something here about, adjacent possibilities for you to look at the different possibilities of what you can do next, how you want to invest your energy, how you want to invest yourself, how you want to move forward. Because it looks like, oh, you were waiting for something, something came, now what do you do with it? How do you move from there? What next do you do? How do you translate whatever ship that came in and brought you all these goodies? Now, do you sell them? Do you give them out? Do you use them for charity? Do you whatever? Like, what's the next step? But it looks like you have different things that you can do with it. And I think the great challenge for you this month will be for you to figure out what your next step is. What next? What is the next leg up? What is the next thing that I'm supposed to do? All right, with this adjacent possibilities in number 24, which is a number 6, and number 6 is the number of balance, responsibility, care, protection, nurture. Is also a community oriented number. But 6 is, it talks about love, romance, sex, loyalty, relationships. It could be what is the next step, and adjacent possibilities in relationship. Maybe what do we need to do to move the relationship forward? All right, I don't know. It might be that, it might be business for some of you. Whatever the situation is, it's saying on the light side of this hermit's card, it says seek solitude to focus intently on inner life. It serves personal creativity. And on the shadow side, it says withdraw from society out of fear of negative judgment of others, refusing to help those in need. So whatever this ship is that came in, you might need to also offer help to people. All right. You might also need to bless people with it, with whatever this thing brought for you. Okay. But it looks like you do have adjacent possibilities of diversifying whatever this goodness is in your life. It could also be just energy of maybe there's some fulfillment, that you finally feel in your energy that you might need to maybe give to other people. Who knows? I don't know what you guys have been up to. Life path number 6. Okay, so the next one is Rainbow Prince. Guys, I cannot make things up with these readings. And I love Spirit for coming through each time. See, this talks about compensation, perseverance. What did I say earlier on about this might be something that you were waiting for? Your ship has come in. There's some kind of compensation that has come into your environment. There's some kind of personal fulfillment, or you feel happy, abundance. All right. There's something in your environment this month that is talking about you persevered a little bit, but your ships came in. Now, what are you going to do with it? All right. How are you going to use whatever this compensation? Some of you might be, waiting, still in this waiting energy for maybe some kind of compensation that you need in your life that hasn't really materialized. But, even though it's materialized for some of you, it might not be for everybody. Maybe some of you are still, it's going to materialize finally this month. Some of you might be waiting for money, is also what I'm picking up, that hasn't come in, but will be coming in. And for you to persevere, because it looks like it's on its way and Spirit is bringing it. It's going to materialize. It's not just not going to be up in the air. It's going to be something stable, something that is going to give you some kind of joy and personal fulfillment in your heart. So the Rainbow Prince, it says, it's about law of compensation and the law of receiving. It says, after the rainstorm you've endured on your journey, the Rainbow Prince brings you a pot of gold, which is the result of your using all the elements of your inner light and reaching into the skies until you touch the material realm. So there's something material in your environment, something about money, okay? So this isn't always an easy process, and hard work must be rewarded by compensation. When you align yourself with the energy of giving the highest value, your compensation is inherent in the act itself. But this message is here more than that, because it says keep your sights on the sky after the rainstorm that may have upset your life, and follow your bliss to the pots of gold waiting for you. Perseverance pays off, and your reward will be greater than you can imagine. So guys, there is something about your ships coming in. There's something about support is all around you. It might be financial support, it might be emotional support, and something about your ships coming in. And now what are you going to do with it? Maybe you're thinking, what am I going to do with this money? Okay, I don't know. Some of you need to figure out, how do you invest it? How do you channel it? How do you distribute it? How do you make it work? All right. And how do you do it in such a way that, you're also giving help to people who need it at this time. All right. And not just keeping it to yourself. So whatever this is, guys, I think this is a really good feeling that I'm feeling. So it's definitely a positive energy. And I would have said, guys, why don't you guys send me something? Because whatever it is that this is, that I'm feeling this way, that I'm feeling, I need some of it in my life. Right now, I do need some of this goodness. All right, goody goody, that you have received. Okay. All right, I'm gonna close out this reading with an Archangel Michael prayer card. And it says, your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. And you want to say this prayer with me if you like. It says, please help me clearly hear, see, feel, and know the divine guidance that I have asked and prayed for. Allow me to keep my ego out of the way so your wisdom can come streaming through me for my own benefits and for those around me. So guys, I just want to quickly look at if there's any synchronicity. So you have an 8. And there's a 6 here, there's a 3 here, and that's about it. All right, guys. This is Healing Hands. I'll see you all next time for your monthly tarot reading. Please do like, subscribe, share, leave me a comment. I love reading from you guys. I love getting feedback and knowing if my readings are resonating with you guys. All right. I really do appreciate all your support at this point in time in trying to build this channel and trying to make sure that we're attracting more like-minded people into our energy, into our community as we continue to build this channel. All right. I only wish everybody love and light. If you need any personal readings, I'm available. If you want to donate to my channel, my PayPal account is gonna be in the description box below. I really do appreciate anything. Guys, this is Healing Hands, and bye.